I wish I was in a joke punk band and just like, or a rock band and just saying about, it's funner.
What is important for you to get the message across? Is it the severness, or do you think it's also possible to bring some humor into it, maybe to steer heads in another way? What do you think?
Well, I think for me, the only way I can get it across, because I'm real serious about it, is through songs that you can listen to. So my message, is the way I get my messages across. I put them into songs that are good, and so bands like Pearl Jam, they're not like a joke band, So they write stuff and talk about stuff, and they use their hit songs to get the message across. That's the medium. U2 uses their hit songs to get the message across about Africa. Mm-hmm. So that's how I do it. Some other bands use humor, but I'm not that kind of a guy.
You said, well, Ignite has made it into a more successful band, and even you have video clips, and you get more attention maybe than 10 years ago. I'm not sure, but does it even make it more important that you focus even more on the lyrics and the message, that now maybe have a bigger audience than you used to have?
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's real important, And like tonight, we're going to go through song after song after song, and there's going to be 2 times I talk, and both those times they're very important to me what I talk about. So,
do you prepare these talks?
It depends. Today, we as we go through the different set lists, we play different songs every night. Mm-hmm. Then I think about this. 2 times I'll stop. One time, Graham from C Sharps will come out and talk about it, mm-hmm. But the other times I'll talk. So, but the cool thing is, all our fans really know what we're about. Like, there's a band called Rise Against that, if you like Rise Against, you know what they're about, and they have hit songs to bring the message across, Mm-hmm. And they're like one of my favorite bands because they actually are a giant band, and they still push animal rights issues and vegan issues and vegetarian issues and stuff like that. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. Then, Ignite related question: is there already work on a new album? Is there some progress regarding that?
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's I just write all these songs and throw them out, write them out, throw them out. So
why do you throw them out?
Because it's just you never know what's good. You never know.
Are you too self-critic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you keep the songs you throw out in a certain box, and maybe you grab them back later on?
There's like 30. There are 30 of them, and I listen to them sometimes. I'm like, that's a pretty good song. So I'm gonna try to get 12 songs and stick to them.
But can you give an example of a song that...
Veteran. I want to throw this song called Veteran, which is a famous song. Throw it out. The song called Slow Down, I hated it. I'm like, it's too poppy, it's too lame, and some people love it, I'm like, I hated the whole album. It was like pulling teeth to do this album.
And still right now?
Yeah, I'm like a tormented guy. I'm kind of crazy. Like, I can't stand it. I'm like, everyone's gonna hate it. It's just terrible. My vocals suck on it. And then it turns out pretty good. And it's always the song I think is the worst that does the best.
But with that in the back of your head, when writing new material, is that that doesn't come across when you write then?
No, I don't compare myself at all to Beethoven or to any of those guys, but they were tormented. And I'm a fraction of good as they are, just not even a fraction, like a morsel as good as they are, and it's tormenting to me, so it's hard, man. It's hard I don't know why. I don't want to seem like dramatic.
Has that always been tough for you?
Yeah.
And
I don't enjoy myself on stage. I go through all these emotions through every song. I relive the songs. I relive how I wrote it. I wish I was in a joke punk band and or a rock band and just sang about, it's funner.
But could you not maybe write one song to lighten yourself up when on stage?
Live for Better Days. That's why I wrote that song, because it was like, okay, enough of this negative, all these problems and issues. Like, live for better days. Stay positive. If you don't stay positive, you can't do the work the next day and come back and hit it again.